many times have you picked up your phone to check social media today? Now imagine if every interaction you had on social media played a role into shaping your thoughts, relationships, and your purchasing decisions. How would this change your behavior? As someone who is constantly engaging with social media in a variety of ways, I understand the effects it has had on me and my personal life in a number of ways. I communicate with distant family, get much of my news through news outlets, and do almost all of my shopping online all through social media. Social media is not only an incredible source of entertainment, but it also allows for people all over the world to connect and interact over common interests and ideas. It also allows for news to be spread quickly through multiple different platforms, ensuring you are always up to date on your news coverage. Social media also allows for consumers to access anything they desire right at your fingertips. Understanding the power of social media is an essential tool into navigating our modern world. This speech will help you understand just how much social media impacts our day-to-day lives and society as a whole. I will be covering the impact of social media on communication, how social media affects consumer behavior, and how news coverage is spread within social media. Let's begin by talking about how social media has revolutionized communication across the globe. Social media has allowed for users to reach out to other users regardless of culture, geography, or language. In the article, How has social media shaped how we communicate? The author states, it has given people the ability to communicate across geography, cultures, and languages, creating an interconnected community. This proves that social media has helped society reach out from far and wide to connect, even as if there was no distance in between. Social media has also allowed for the fastest communication we have ever seen. Right at the tips of our fingers, we can get a hold of one person, a group of people, or anyone who has social media in seconds. This instantaneous communication can be used in many different ways, whether it be through reaching out to your coworkers, reaching out to your friends and family, or others. In the article, Social Media, Instant Messaging, Emails, Video Conferencing, Communication in all of its forms, the author states, in terms of audience, instant communication services including WhatsApp, Messenger, Discord, Telegram, Skype have experienced a very significant growth in 5 years. This further illustrates the instant communication that is on the rise, and it's becoming more popular and accessed every day. Keeping close to long-distance partners has never been easier. Social media has had an incredible impact on keeping distant relationships close, whether it be a partner who's deployed or someone moving away to college. Whatever the reason may be, social media has been an incredible tool to keep relationships close and connected. In the article, The Role of Social Media in Modern Relationships, the author states, couples now have the chance to connect visually and emotionally, making the distance seem less formidable. This further explains the ability to keep relationships alive no matter the distance in between. In addition to social media revolutionizing communication all around the globe, social media has also played a significant role in consumer behavior. Having everything you could think of purchasing right at your fingertips has completely revolutionized shopping. TikTok Shop has allowed for creators to share their favorite items with a quick, easy access tag directly to the video. This promotion influences new trends, ideas, and brands to rise. In the article, How TikTok Shop is Changing the Way Brands Reach Customers, the author states, per research conducted by TikTok, 70% of users say they discover new brands and products on the platform, and 83% report TikTok is playing a role in a user's purchasing decisions. This highlights just how large of an impact TikTok Shop has had on consumers. YouTube beauty gurus advertising their favorite items in the makeup industry has also seen a rise. YouTube has been one of the largest platforms for brand and self-promotion, allowing for people to watch and interact with their favorite influencers and discover new ideas and products. In the article, How YouTube Influences Consumer Buying Behavior, the author states, studies have shown approximately 60% of online shoppers are influenced by the content they consume on YouTube when deciding what to buy. The unique format of YouTube allows influencers to showcase products in a way that traditional advertising cannot. Brands who engage and interact with their customers are likely to build a trusting relationship, making customers more likely to purchase items in the future. A brand can engage with customers through social platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. In the article, The Power of Social Media in Modern Marketing, the author states, social media provides a direct channel for businesses to interact with their customers. Businesses that respond to comments, messages, and mentions can foster a sense of community and build meaningful relationships. This engagement can lead to an increased customer satisfaction, loyalty, and advocacy. This further shows just how much of an impact business engagement can have on customers. After discussing how social media has revolutionized both communication across the globe and consumer behavior within social media, let's lastly discuss how social media has become a great outlet for news coverage. You don't need to have a TV or a newspaper to keep up with news. Now you can have the latest up-to-date news right at the palms of your hands. Common news outlets like CNN, Fox News, New York Times, and others have created profiles on platforms such as TikTok, X, and Instagram. Because of the mass number of users on these platforms, these news outlets have a great way to reach hundreds of thousands of users. In the article, The Power of Social Media and Modern Marketing, How Americans Get News on TikTok, X, Facebook, and Instagram, the author states, social media platforms are an important part of the American news diet. Half of US adults say that they get their news at least sometimes from social media in general. This highlights the large scale of Americans who use social media for news coverage. Creators on social platforms on TikTok and Instagram have the ability to broadcast news of their own. Creators like Marcus DePola and Aaron Parnas use TikTok to broadcast news to users all over the platform. In the article, young audiences are turning to TikTok influencers for their news. The author states, younger audiences are able to easily and quickly consume news in a convenient, familiar space when they use TikTok. Many influencers translate the information they are sharing into entertaining, digestible, and relatable short film videos, which Eggerly says is particularly appealing for news avoiders. This further details influencers' ability to share news and content to viewers. Creators can also make pages dedicated to news coverage, history, and more over a specific topic or group. For example, there are pages dedicated to sharing news such as the LGBTQ community, education, and climate. These pages allow for people to get educated and informed on something they care about or want to learn more about. Social media has overall revolutionized the way we communicate news coverage across the globe and how consumers spend their money. Now that we have discussed the revolution of social media, let's discuss how media has shaped our daily lives. Social media has revolutionized communication, allowing for instant communication across the globe and the fastest communication at that. This communication goes all the way to pictures and videos and even live broadcasting, done from just one personal device. Not only that, but it also allows the capability to create and stay in touch with others in different relationships of all kinds. Social media has also changed the way consumers' purchasing habits. Social media allows for popular influencers to share and review their favorite items and promote businesses to reach larger audiences through these promoted videos. Brands get the opportunity to interact and engage with their customers, which makes consumers more likely to purchase again. Lastly, social media has allowed for news coverage to be spread fast and efficiently, allowing for the most up-to-date news coverage. This news is shared through news broadcasting's own page or content creators sharing on their own personal page. In conclusion, social media has so much more to offer than what is thought to be, and has came a long way in its development. Social media has shaped the way that we communicate, the way that we purchase, and the way we acquire our news. So the next time you pick up your phone, take a second to truly appreciate how much it has impacted your life.